Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
Hey, 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Pascal Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Jarris Walker, and it's Huff in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flagg is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Here's Huff. Pass to Nembhard. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down low. It's stolen by Washington. Left side, Christie. Here's Flagg. He's guarded by Nembhard. The 3 from Washington. Knocks it down from distance.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Siakam outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Flagg. He's guarded by Nembhard. And it's Flagg missing. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Siakam for 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Pass to Flagg. Here's Washington. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Nesmith passes to Nembhard. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Siakam. Over Washington. Siakam, no good. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
A good look from Siakam. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Siakam's got 5.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Dallas shooting their first free throw in this game.
Defensive foul. Jay Huff. First personal. First team foul. At the line for Dallas. Daniel Gafford. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Gafford. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And the basket by Siakam.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Outside Christie. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gafford. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Walker. Here's Huff. He's guarded by Gafford. Nembhard outside. Shoots. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Now here's Gafford. 7 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gafford's got 9 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Nembhard for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Marshall. Fires from deep. The rebound by Neesmith.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Siakam, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Christie. And here's Washington. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. To the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Huff, the pass to Nembhard. There's Neesmith with a 3. Pure from three-point range.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Nembhard. Inside. Here's Washington. Missed inside.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Huff. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Huff. Now here's Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Knocks down the triple. Neesmith's got 6 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Gafford with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Flag. The fadeaway. Huff pulls it in.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Nembhard outside. Here's Huff. So nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam finds Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Flag's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington to stop the run. Indiana with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Takes one from 10 feet. Siakam, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's Gafford. Marshall outside. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For Dallas, Middleton comes in for Washington, and it's Nembhard in for Christie. Then for Indiana, Shepard, he's checked in for Walker, and it's McConnell in for Nesmith. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Flag. Now Marshall. Three-pointer is up. Middleton drills it from deep.
Well, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 10. And here's Shepard for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flag's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pass to Nembhard.
Hey, yo, right here.
McConnell looking around. Here's Huff. He's guarded by Gafford. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
Yeah, it was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
The first one falls. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Siakam hits them both. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Now here's McConnell. No points so far. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 10. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Marshall outside. Now Middleton. Gafford with a screen on Siakam to the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside from behind the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Marshall outside with the drive. Stolen by Siakam. Siakam against Middleton. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Siakam after the basket by Dallas. Indiana again missing. Here's Nembhard. Still no points. Pass to Middleton. Over Siakam. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Topping out there with Shepard. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Nembhard. They set a pick. And here's Thompson for 3. Goes back up. And no problem from Bagley as he finishes at the rim. Bagley's got his first points of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McConnell finds Jones. Here's Shepard, defended by Thompson, and it's Shepard missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Thompson passes to Middleton. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Jones. McConnell outside. Here's Shepard. Here's Potter. He's covered by Bagley. Now Toppin launches a 3. And he recovers it. And here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Back to Toppin for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Middleton. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said jobs that he's had, and being with different players and seeing them improve, now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back over to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Indiana misses again. And Williams has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Middleton. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. For Dallas, Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Flag comes in for Klay Thompson, and Christie subbed in for Williams. Then for Indiana, Siakam, he's checked in for Potter. Walker comes in for Shepard, and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Jones. Outside Walker. So nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Nesmith. They still need this. Knocks down the long J. Nesmith's got 9 points.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Nembhard, the pass to Bagley. Now Christie. Nesmith covering. And here's Flag outside. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Christie. Back to Nembhard. From downtown. And Toppin pulls it down. Now here's McConnell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Siakam. He's covered by Bagley. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Nembhard with it. Washington outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Siakam, pass to McConnell. Now here's Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. From 8 feet, and Indiana again with the bucket.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Washington. Here's Flagg. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Dallas. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Mavericks trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. Here's Bagley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Nembhard. Then for Indiana, Huff comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Nembhard. Pulls it from the top of the key. The Pacers again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 5. Marshall outside. Christie up top. Pass to Flagg. Floats one. Count it.
Yeah, Flagg has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
Outside Walker. Back to Nembhard. From outside the arc. And it goes. But just 2 for 10 so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Washington. There's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Walker pulls down the board.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Flagg. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
He misses the free throw.
And one thing that's incredible about Cooper Flagg, he should be in college this year, but he reclassified and instead is playing in the league.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington right side. Gafford finds Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got 5 points.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Siakam looking it over. And Indiana misses again. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Flag. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. 5 on the clock. Back to Christie. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Indiana now. They've led by as much as 10. It's stolen by Washington. Marshall on the wing. Walker covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Christie passes to Marshall. Outside Christie. Washington outside. The 3 is up. And it's Christie with a 3. Christie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Siakam outside. Pass to Huff. And here's Siakam. Clock at 6. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. To the paint. Walker with a steal. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Huff. Outside Walker. And here's Siakam for 3. Siakam missing again.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Christie passes to Marshall. Now here's Gafford. Defense is right there. Here's Flag. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And the handles won't fly off the scouting report, but Flag was able to use them to get free.
Nesmith passes to Nembhard. And the shot's good. Nembhard's got 8.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's Gafford. He's got 13. And it's Flag missing. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And here's Siakam. Pass to Huff. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Washington outside. Gafford with a screen on Siakam. And it's Washington missing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Mavericks trailing. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Max Christie is out there with flag, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Gafford. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Siakam. Walker, a screen on Washington. Siakam gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian, back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Nice shot by Walker.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's flag outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Neesmith. Now Walker fires the 3, sinks the tray. And it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And the dunk by Gafford.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Defensive foul. Jay Hutt. 2nd personal. 1st team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Daniel Gafford. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Indiana leading by 5. Outside Walker. Minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Huff. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got down number 5 here tonight. Marshall on the wing. Yes, it's good. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
It's stolen by Washington. Christie finds Gafford. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Flag. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Flag's got 7.
A masterful job capitalizing from the mid-range. When the defense gives Flag this area, he happily exploits it.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 21. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And Indiana misses again. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. On the wing, Christie. And here's Flag outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana leading. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
First personal foul.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Pascal Siakam. One shot.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Nembhard. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, I like Flag in that two-man game. It makes the defense have to decide.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Nembhard, a screen on Christie. There's Nesmith with the 3. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Out to the wing. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Nembhard for the tie. Outside Christie. 4 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Christie's got 6 points.
And that's just superb awareness right there by the rookie Flag. That kind of selfless attitude is big for team chemistry.
Nembhard outside. Here's the 3, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Flag missing. Indiana has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Christie. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Nembhard, he's checked in for Mavericks. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell's checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They lead by 1. Washington outside. Hits a three-pointer. Washington's got 8.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. And Indiana misses again.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Washington. Outside Christie. Nembhard, right side. Washington, a screen on McConnell. Nembhard for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Nesmith. There's the triple. And Indiana misses again. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside Christie. Pass to Nembhard. Second shot opportunity, and finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's got 21 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Christie. He's got 9. Pass to Nembhard from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Neesmith with it. He's picked up by Christie. That evens the score. 14 points for him.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Nembhard, the pass to Gafford. Now Washington. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Nembhard against Christie. Pass to Huff for the lead. Mavericks with a rebound. Nembhard outside. Washington up top. Now Marshall. Washington outside. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard outside. Pass to McConnell. Here's Neesmith. Pulls it. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard outside. Here's the pick. Fires for 3. With the second effort. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Neesmith. Nembhard for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Dallas, Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Flag comes in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Toppin comes in for Walker. Shepard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Jones in for Nembhard. The Mavericks leading. Nembhard outside. Thompson outside. Gafford with a screen on Jones. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Outside Jones. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Middleton outside, beyond the arc. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. Stolen by Jones. McConnell outside. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin, a screen on Thompson. The score now all even. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
Dallas, no good that time either. Siakam outside. For the lead. And Gafford with the block. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell, Toppin out there with Shepard. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Jones in at the 2. Now here's Siakam over Bagley. Siakam, no good. Jones against Thompson. Nembhard, the pass to Middleton. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
Inside. Oh, Pascal Siakam flying high.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Thompson outside. Bagley is screen on Jones. And here's Thompson for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
McConnell against Bagley. And here's Shepard for 3. Rebound by Middleton. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Nembhard finds Middleton. Nembhard, a screen on Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Launches it. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
For Indiana, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Middleton against Toppin. Up top, Siakam. Back to Toppin to take the lead. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Flag outside. The rebound by Shepard. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Busting through inside. Siakam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Thompson outside. Over to the left wing. And here's Flag outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Siakam against Bagley. Takes a step back.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results? have been outstanding.
As a former post-up player myself, you know I've got to talk about the work they're doing inside. I love what I'm seeing. The post presence has been a big part of this game.
He's checked in for Bagley. The Pacers also with a sub. Huff's checked in for Toppin. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson. Tipped. Thompson against Jones. To the wing on the left. McConnell outside. Counted from distance. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And that one's good. Middleton.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Shepard. Here's Huff. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's McConnell. Siakam outside. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Gafford. Now here's Middleton. This one for three. Indiana with a rebound. Huff's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Siakam with the slam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Flag. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Gafford. The rebound by Shepard. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-3 run. So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Middleton. Marshall comes in for Nembhard. And Max Christie subbed in for Thompson. Then for Indiana, Walker, he's checked in for Shepard. Neesmith comes in for Jones. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Now here's Nembhard. From the high post. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Christie. Pass to Gafford. Washington, a screen on Nimhart. Here's Flag. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Huff's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Neesmith passes to Nimhart. The three. Indiana again missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington, a screen on Nimhart. And there's the drive to the inside. Outside Christie. Marshall passes to Washington. And here's Flag outside. The Pacers pull it in.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Nimhart into the lane. Got it. Nimhart's got 11 points here in the second half.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance!
Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Flag. Christie with a screen on Nimhart. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Nimhart to stop the drought. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Man, Flag can expect plenty of contact this season. Defenders are going to give him some hard treatment.
Nimhart, the pass to Huff. Here's Walker, takes the three, gets the three ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Marshall, high post Gafford. Pass to Marshall, the three ball. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Huff, the pass to Nimhart. Charity stripe shot. Gafford grabs the miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Flag. The three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Huff. Now here's Siakam. Oh, off target from downtown. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Washington. Can't hit it. Outside Walker. Here's Huff. Now Nimhart. Now Siakam. Let's loose for three. Siakam cashes in the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Washington, a screen on Nembhard. Now Washington. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
When you're watching him play, Flag has promise as a playmaker. He's no ball hog.
And here's Nembhard. Siakam in the post. Washington's there. Yes, sir!
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Now Washington. Gafford the screen from downtown. Can't get it.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pacers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Pascal Siakam.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And Dallas with possession, down by 15. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. Now Washington shoots a three, buries it from outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Siakam, beyond the arc. Not that time. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.